Hi everyone, welcome to SD ArcBim, your go-to place to learn everything about BIM, Revit and professional modelling workflows. In this video, we're starting a brand new Revit MEP series, and today's focus is Ducting Part 01. If you're just starting your journey into mechanical modelling or you're transitioning from 2D drawings to BIM, this tutorial is designed especially for you. We'll keep things simple, clear and practical. So even if you've never worked with ducts in Revit before, by the end of this video, you'll be confident to place, route and manage basic duct systems. Let's begin with the setup. Make sure you're working in a project template, preferably one that includes mechanical families and systems. Now open your mechanical floor plan, Level 1 view. This gives us a good horizontal layout for routing ducts. Go to the Systems tab on the top menu and click on the Duct tool. Here, you'll see multiple options. Choose rectangular, round or oval duct types, depending on your project needs. For this demo, we'll stick with rectangular ducts, since they're most commonly used. Once you choose the Duct tool in Revit, you'll see some important options appear in the Options bar, which is located just below the main ribbon at the top of the screen. These options let you adjust the size and position of your duct before you even draw it. First, you need to set the width and height of the duct. These values decide how big your duct will be. For example, you can enter 300 mm for the width and 200 mm for the height, but these numbers can change depending on your project needs. Next, you need to choose the offset. The offset is the height at which your duct will be placed, measured from the current floor level. For example, if you want your duct to run just below the ceiling, you might set the offset to something like 2,700 mm, which is about 9 feet. This helps Revit understand how high above the floor your duct should be drawn. Once these settings are in place, click in your drawing area to place the starting point of your duct. Then, move your mouse in the direction you want the duct to go. Click again to place the next point. Revit will automatically create the duct line between these 2 points. If you change direction, like drawing a turn, Revit will automatically add fittings, such as elbows, to connect the ducts properly. These fittings are important in real-world construction, and Revit adds them for you to save time. Take your time and try drawing ducts a few times. Practice changing the size, offset, and drawing different parts. Don't worry if it's not perfect at first. With a little practice, you'll understand how it works very quickly.
Now let's talk about how ducts connect with other elements. If you're placing ducts to supply air to a room, you'll want to connect them to air terminals, like diffusers or grills, and to mechanical equipment like an AHU or FCU. Revit uses connectors placed in each family to enable ductwork to snap into place automatically. If your ducts don't connect right away, try zooming in and make sure the connector face aligns. You can also use the Trim, Extend to Corner tool to join ducts manually. After you've placed a duct in your model, you can click on any duct segment to learn more about it. When you do this, take a look at the Properties palette, which usually appears on the left or right side of your screen in Revit. This panel gives you a lot of useful information about the selected duct. One of the first things you'll notice is the system type. This tells you what kind of air the duct is carrying. For example, supply air, air going into a room, return air, air being pulled back, or exhaust. Knowing this helps you understand the purpose of each duct in your HVAC system. You'll also see a value for flow. This tells you how much air is moving through the duct, usually measured in liters per second, L, S, or cubic feet per minute, CFM. This is especially helpful if you're doing airflow calculations or using tools to size your system properly. Next, look for the offset. This shows how high the duct is from the current level or floor. For example, if the offset is set to 2,700 mm, that means the duct is 2.7 meters above the floor. There are also settings for material and insulation. These are important if you're doing detailed work like quantity takeoffs or cost estimation, because Revit can calculate how much duct material you're using and whether it's insulated or not. This is where Revit goes beyond just drawing lines on a screen. It's not just a visual tool, it's a smart modeling software. Every duct, every fitting, and every air terminal contains real data. This data helps you do things like coordinate with other systems, detect clashes with pipes or beams, and even estimate how much your ductwork will cost. All of this makes your BIM model much more powerful and accurate for real-world construction projects. Switch to the 3D view now and select your ducts. In 3D, you can better understand how your system is placed in space, see how fittings automatically adjust, and use the Align or Move tools to refine your layout. Use the System Inspector tool under Analyze tab to visually trace your duct network and confirm connections. And that brings us to the end of Part 01 of our Introduction to Ducting in Autodesk Revit. In this video, you've learned some of the most important basics to get started with duct design. We walked through how to set up the duct tool, how to draw a basic duct layout, and how to adjust key settings like width, height, and offset. You also saw how to click on any duct to view its properties, including system type, flow, and material, showing how smart and data-rich Revit really is. This was just the beginning. In Part 2, we'll dive deeper into the workflow. You'll learn about different types of fittings, how to manually route ducts when automatic connections don't work, and we'll also share troubleshooting tips to avoid common modeling mistakes that many beginners face. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to SD ArcBim for more easy-to-follow BIM tutorials. We're always adding new content to help you build your Revit skills step by step. Got any questions? Or maybe there's a specific topic you'd like us to explain in a future video? Just drop a comment below. We read everyone and we're here to support you on your Revit learning journey. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon in Part 2.